Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Arbitration Studios as we continue our journey across the whole damn thing of The Legend of Zelda. I'm JP Arbiter.
I'm Mrs. Arbiter.
And when we left you back, we acquired bombs, an arrow with no bow, the ability to purchase medicine from an old lady in a cave, a blue candle, a blue ring, and a white sword. So we are over-equipped, arguably, for our first dungeon. And into the music that I hate but love at the same time. So what do you think these bad guys are called?
Bats.
No. They're called Keese.
Keys?
Keese. Like geese, only with a K.
Keys.
Yeah. Because bats, I guess, was copywritten or something. I don't know. There's a whole universe of bad guy names that make no sense. For example, these skeletons of the warrior variety are not called skeletons. They are not called skeleton warriors. They are called Stalfos. So there is all sorts of weird, funky names.
Well, a lot of those names come from would come from the language that the game was developed in.
There's also a certain amount of, like, maybe they were just trying to be too creative.
That's also possible. Well, they wanted to make unique names for unique monsters, was the idea.
I mean, what's wrong with calling them skeleton warriors? The show wasn't even around yet.
And it wasn't the best of shows, but it was...
It was still pure magic.
Oh yeah, it was certainly amusing. I recall as I got that for you for Christmas one year just because I could.
Oh, so what happened there was that there's a creator out there named Stephanie Sterling, and she like, because she's British, she is willing to drop the C-bomb a lot more than, like, Americans are comfortable with, but Americans aren't comfortable with the C-bomb, like, at all. So... So, as sort of a joke, because they also have a immense love for, like, 1990s cartoons and popular culture, would cut away to the title sequence of the show Skeleton Warriors. Just as a bit of a discordance. It was funny. And of course, we played Dungeons and Dragons a lot, just as a little inside joke of, haha, there's this thing I know. Whenever, the few times we, like, encountered skeletons, I played the title sequence on YouTube, and it was, like, it got old fast.
Oh yeah, it did, but...
Eastmost Peninsula is a secret, and we already got that secret, haha. It's where the letter was.
Ah.
So.
That let you get medicine.
So, every level has a nickname. And the nickname is based on what the map kind of looks like. So, this one, what do you think that map looks like?
Hard to say.
This level is called the Eagle.
The Eagle.
Whoop. Whoop.
Why? Oh, no, still the light blue looks like white. Right.
Yep. Alright. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Hey.
And now we've got a bow and arrows. Oh, and at some point I also picked up the greatest item.
Boomerang lets you hit corners.
Also lets you pick up items from a far distance. Weaker enemies will be killed by it. Stronger enemies will merely be stunned. Much to my consternation, it should be able to kill them.
Well, stunning is effective enough.
Says you.
Helpful. Sometimes.
Come on. Boop, boop.
So what are these guys called?
Blobs. Goo. I don't know. Yeah.
Slimes.
You want me to go to the wiki?
No, no, no. There's no need to go to the wiki. Just makes me think of slimes. And the trick of...
That time I was reincarnated as a slime.
No, actually I was thinking of Dragon Quest and the fact that if you manage to get a metal slime, it's one of the best monsters you can manage to deal with. Creepy hand. What?
And if they grab you, they will drag you back to the beginning of the dungeon. So, medieval times, bows and arrows, swords and sorceries, and dragons. Ow. And that is the dealio. So, that thing. That is our goal.
You have acquired a triangle.
We have acquired, yes, triangles. That is a piece of the Triforce. So, are you ready for a deep-ass lore dump?
No. Do I have a choice, though?
No.
Okay, then.
So, the Triforce is a artifact that is said to contain the power of the three goddesses that shaped the world in Zelda mythology. Din, Naru, and Feor, I believe, the goddesses of wisdom, power, and courage. And so the whole idea, or the whole thing is that whoever holds or whoever lays hands on the Triforce can have any wish of theirs granted, sort of like a Dragon Ball. So anyway, a lot of this was not established yet, because obviously this was the first game. The Triforce was merely a magical artifact, and there were two of them, the Triforce of Wisdom and the Triforce of Power.
Ah.
Ganon, the evil wizard Ganon, held the Triforce of Power and wanted the Triforce of Wisdom so he could monopolize power across Hylia. Why? Because he's effing evil. The Princess Zelda, who in addition to her role as the Princess of the Kingdom of Hyrule, was the guardian of the Triforce of Wisdom, and so to keep it out of Ganon's clutches, broke it apart into 8 distinct pieces and scattered them with magic across the land. Yeah. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. So, our young hero here, named Link, not because that was his canonical name, but because he was the link to the story, was given the quest to go, to find to recover the 8 pieces of the Triforce of Wisdom and reassemble it and use its magic to enable him to overcome Ganon and claim both Triforces for the Kingdom of Hyrule. And so that's why we're here. Later on, it's revealed that in later games, this gets expanded where we... Snack. Actually, ropes.
Fitting. Snacks are nope ropes.
Wonder if that's partially where the joke of calling them nope ropes comes from.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know, gamers are dorks, so... So, later, it's expanded on that Link, Zelda, and Ganon are all pawns in this great cosmic game where... of reincarnation, as they are all avatars of their respective Triforces. Wisdom for Zelda, power for Ganon, courage for Link. And so, lifetime after lifetime, play the roles that Destiny has for you out. Which is why we have so many Zelda games with, fundamentally, the same fucking plot.
Sounds about right.
So... and different games are expanded upon, chronologies are messed with, and generally, like, nothing makes any sense. And so people are like, oh, what's the chronology? How does this work? Blah, blah, blah. And I never cared. There's this, yeah, and then the Hyrule Historia came out, and an official's timeline for all of these games was released, and I never cared. So, there's a, fan theory out there that I'm more ascribed to, even though it's now not the official word, and that's the literal legend, theory.
Literal legend.
Yeah. This is the Legend of Zelda. The story of a man, a girl, and a boy, or a girl, a boy, and a man who is sometimes also a pig. You'll see what I mean much later.
I figured.
And, yeah, just... And, you know, just... So, like, yeah, every generation with their mythologies will tell the story in slightly different ways. And so that's where the literal legend comes from.
So now you have a steel boomerang.
Yep.
Boomerang, come back!
Bloomerang.
Bloomerang.
It is faster, and it can reach across a map.
Nice.
Boom.
Something's gonna come out of that sand, and I don't like it.
A key.
Okay. It's just a key.
It is just a key.
That's good.
Don't know what you were flipping shit about.
I just was saying something. Every time you see sand, I feel like there's gonna be a sandworm in there or something.
There were sandworms. That's what those red firebally things were.
But those were fireballs, not sandworms.
I mean... Yes, no.
Distinction without a definition, I guess.
I mean...
So once you complete a dungeon, do you lose all of the keys?
No. Actually, in this one, you do not.
Oh my.
Which means that you can... And in point of fact, one of the items you can get...
Dolingo dislikes smoke. Okay.
Dodongo.
Dodongo.
You will see Dodongo.
Okay.
But, you know what?
One thing I'm glad that this game doesn't have, it doesn't have the mechanics where you combine items to make new items.
I mean, it wasn't unheard of, but usually it was like a very limited sort of thing.
Now, I've had games where that happened, and if you didn't know about it and you sold the items because you're thinking, oh, well, I'm going to use it for something else, Then you realize, oh crap, they don't have a buyback option on those.
Yep. So you could soft lock yourself.
Oh yeah.
Dinosaur. See? Just like smoke. I fed him a bomb. He did not like it. Boom. And that is that.
Blow him up, Grandpa.
So, and that is 2 pieces of the Triforce down. I forgot how quickly this game can go. So, anyway, die you.
Bye.
So,
Bye-bye.
anyway, we are going to give it a rest when we at this point, because again, I mean, 2 pieces of Triforce in 1 episode. I'm actually quite impressed with myself on that. So, at least for 15 minutes. So, anyway, we're going to take off. When we come back, we will be heading to Castles 3 and maybe 4, because it only gets harder from here. And continue our journey for the Triforce. So, until then,
Later.
we'll be seeing you, kids.